Did you know that 75% of the people watching this channel do not subscribe? What? Is that right? क्या है ये? आप अपने प्रोफेसर को बिना सब्सक्राइब करे कैसे देख सकते हैं? आपके साथ क्या गलत हुआ है? आपको पता है आपके प्रोफेसर आपसे प्यार करते हैं? जो आपको सही लगे वही कीजिए और मूवी कम्युनिटी कॉलेज को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए.
Namaste, Mitron. Welcome back to Movie Community College.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's your name?
Miranam Joker.
We have a lot of new people.
We do.
Who
somebody made a
refer
comment.
to us as man and lady.
Someone called you Chris.
Somebody called me Chris. My name is Tish. It's T-I-S-H.
And then somebody said, why are they speaking Hindi? Don't they know 80% of their people don't understand Hindi?
Okay.
I think that may just be the other way around.
Yeah, so anyhow, you can also call me the Warrior Queen. And then call you the Professor.
You can call me your mama.
No.
Let's tell your mama jokes. Are they popular in India, your mama jokes?
Let's not do that, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, let's not do that.
When I was a kid, I grew up in the ghetto. And I feel very much like Michael Scott right now. And I was one of the only white children.
It wasn't the ghetto because, technically speaking,
it was the hood.
Right. It was an impoverished neighborhood. The ghetto was a specific thing.
It was made up of mostly African Americans. And one of the ways that we passed time was making jokes.
That is true.
And dance-offs. And I could dance.
You're a very good dancer. That's true.
I connect with India. India can dance, and we all know why.
So
we got a video here.
Yeah.
And this video, the video is BBC.
Let's see how biased this can
BBC.
be. Does it stand for British Biased Corporation? Biased British Corporation? What do you think?
British boobs.
India
has
an
as an
ambitious
idiot,
space
not as the
program.
body
They
part.
plan to send an astronaut into space in
quiet for the rest of
2022.
this video.
It would only be the fourth country to do so. But why is India investing in space? It's an eye-catching policy, and there's certainly an element of national pride. India's space agency says it wants to harness space tech for national development and research space science, and to explore planets. But sending an astronaut into space has its critics for a country with such high levels of poverty. However, sending people out of the Earth's atmosphere isn't the only reason India's sending rockets into the sky. In fact, it's very big business. The main focus of which is the launching of satellites into Earth's orbit. And the program's funding is right up there in the league table of countries with commercial space programs.
Boom!
It's a multi-million-dollar industry generating many thousands of high-paying technical jobs and stimulating growth through big contracts in commercial industries. The Indian government currently invests over $1 billion in its space program. That's around 0.4% of its annual budget. With that funding, India has become what is known as a low-cost space power and one of the main destinations for companies and other countries to launch satellites. Over 260 so far. These satellites support global telecommunications and have uses in monitoring crops and weather systems. Manned missions and space exploration to the moon and other planets is another matter entirely, as the Indian government often sees its mission to send an astronaut into space as a measure of its position as a global power. But is that enough to silence critics?
We do need to have a space program to launch satellites, for instance, which do lots of good for people in India and people on Earth. But I just don't see any real benefit of a manned mission when many other countries have done this already.
Good for you.
Stick it in your ear.
Exploration has its critics, but we humans are born explorers. For some, it's about finding new places and stretching human imagination. For others, it's about resources and the survival of our species.
Okay, that was a very weird place to end the video. For everybody who's watching that may turn around and say, why'd you cut off the video? That's all the clip was. Okay, so early on, they made this kind of sideways swipe at India, like this is all about money. First off, is there something inherently wrong with wanting your country to make money? Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, then they switched to, and all of this investment means high-paying jobs. Yes, that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
What was the EIC about?
The EIC? What
yeah,
are you talking about?
When the British came to India, wasn't that all about money?
Oh, you mean the East India Company?
Yes,
I thought you were talking about something else.
Yeah,
EIC.
What? Am I right? Like, didn't they come to India because of money? They didn't come. Like, get out of here.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Weren't the Brits kind of conquering all kinds of
I
territories?
think they're just
so they
mad
could have money?
because, India is going to get control of the moon before the UK gets control over Ireland.
Yes.
That's what I say.
Well, not only that, but the UK hasn't sent anybody to the moon.
What's the UK done?
So, yes, to me it just sounds like a bunch of sour grapes, and they're
Give us the Hope Diamond back.
It's the Kohinoor.
What's the Hope Diamond?
Dear, let's focus on this video, okay? So, did it sound like sour grapes to you?
Yes.
Sounded like sour grapes to me.
It sounded like the guy who got dumped by the really hot chick. And he's like, she wasn't that hot,
Yeah,
dude. Like,
right.
I'm more, in,
Right.
like, she's just not my type. I
Right.
really like the short, fat ones.
Right, so India threw off the
Yes.
British yoke,
Yes, that's what it
and
sounds like.
they are making leaps and bounds and strides every day, and their space program is really, really incredible. So, yeah, sounds to me like maybe the UK just doesn't like that India is being so successful.
I
here.
agree. Very
Yeah.
good. That was a good
Too
video.
bad, BBC.
Yeah, BBC, you British boob company.
Boob in the ignoramus
Yes.
sense. Thank you very much.
Have you heard about the giveaway at the Arizona Diamondbacks? I kind of would like one. It's
What
a
is
snow
it?
globe. It's a haboob globe.
Oh,
And you
that's
shake
neat.
it and it's a haboob. Anyways.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
To all of our Indian friends, they probably are familiar with that
They
term.
may not
haboob.
call it a haboob,
No,
but it's a
they
sandstorm.
might use like the more kind of Oriental versus Occidental term for it. It does derive from an Arabic term, actually. But yeah, that's what we call our huge walls of dust
Yes.
that precede our monsoon
Yes,
storms here in the
yes.
summer.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Greetings. I am Minamoto no Yoshitsune, #1 samurai in Japan, and I am here to greet you on behalf of Movie Community College. The professor and the warrior queen would like to ask you to subscribe to their channel, Movie Community College. They are close to 200K and they need your help. Please like and subscribe to Movie Community College or face the wrath of Japan's #1 samurai.